Am I the asshole for telling my brother I won't attend his wedding unless he lets our sister attend? Hi, this has been playing on my mind a bit, and I'd just like some relatively unbiased opinions. My older brother is getting married in December. Last minute thing, I'm very happy for him. My twin sister has just had her first baby, and as such is breastfeeding. Baby will still be 100 breastfed if all goes to plan by the time the wedding happens. My brother and soon-to-be wife doesn't want any kids under 10 at the wedding, but the bride's sister's infant is allowed to attend. We assumed my sister would be allowed, too, so didn't really question it. The babies are the same age. Last week my brother corrected us and said our nephew wasn't invited. He didn't specify past that for a bit, but later did reveal that it's because they don't want her breastfeeding and attracting attention. My sister doesn't think she can attend, and so he said that was fine, they wouldn't account for her. She got really upset, later blamed it on hormones, but she's always looked up to him, so I think it meant more to her that she's saying. So, basically, she is no longer invited to the wedding. I later on informed my brother that he could take me off the invited list, too, because I wouldn't be attending without my sister and nephew. Word got out among our family, and 2 younger siblings have also decided they aren't going now. It's created a bit of a situation, as you can probably imagine. Our brother is pissed as all hell. He's calling me and telling me I've ruined his big day, begged me to speak to the younger 2, asked me to attend, etc. I've always been firm in my no. Our parents stepped in and are doing the whole "you need to support your brother, blah blah." No one, besides the 3 siblings who also aren't attending, are on my side. I was thinking it was because my brother is just the favorite oldest, golden child, but now I'm wondering if I was seriously out of line. Am I the asshole? Was I a royal asshole, or was it deserved? Not the asshole. It's not fair. Her sister's baby is welcome and your sister's baby isn't. And does your brother really think she will be nursing at the dinner table? Most moms don't even want to nurse in public. I can imagine the accommodation will be more than happy to find her a quiet room to nurse her baby. Not the asshole. You need to support your brother. And they need to support their daughter. Arrange dinner with sister siblings on brother's wedding day instead. Not the asshole. If there's going to be another baby that's the same age there and his hang-up is checks notes his sister feeding her child, it's not 1955 anymore, that's what boobs are for, he's the one being weird about it. Not the asshole. He is letting a baby of the same age and equivalent relationship to one of them attend. At that age, all children are unpredictable, so the excuse that one baby will be quiet and peaceful during the ceremony and the other won't doesn't apply. They are willing to make an exception for the bride's sister, but not the groom's. He can't accuse you of ruining his wedding because the siblings didn't make their decision because of you. They made their decision because they agreed with you and found the bride and groom's behavior unfair. You made a decision that concerns you and gave your reasons. That doesn't make you you're free not to want to go to his wedding if you don't feel like it. You are not responsible of the consequences of their actions. Not the asshole. Hope the baby from the bride's family spits up on the bride and groom. Not the asshole. He can choose to invite you, your other siblings. You can choose to decline the invite. Just like he can choose to not invite your other sister. Strong. Not the asshole. He has decided to allow a baby of the same age and with an equivalent relationship to one of them to be present. Given the age, all children can be unpredictable, so the argument that one baby will remain calm and peaceful during the ceremony while the other won't doesn't hold. They are open to making an exception for the bride's sister but not for the groom's. Not the asshole. It's your right and I respect your reasoning. And you have to support your brother. What about you have to support your sister? Not the asshole. You are standing up for your family. Why should the bride's family get to bring an infant? She can go to a side room to breastfeed. With all the commotion at the reception, this would be much easier on the child. With that young of an infant they would not be staying very late. So what, the kid gets fed twice, brother is an R. Not the asshole. He and his fiancée have ruined their wedding. What do they honestly think your sister is going to do? Lob a boob out and suckle her child on every wedding photo? I can't believe your parents are supporting this behavior. Not the asshole. They want double standards to show how much less you think your sister is when compared to the bride's family. If your brother does not fight for his family, then he doesn't get to have some of them attend as well. Keep up the supporting your sister. But later did reveal that it's because they don't want her breastfeeding and attracting attention. I only read to this point. Air his dirty laundry to the whole family and in-laws. Shun him. Not the asshole. Edit seems like that already happened. Wow, your parents are real are. Not the asshole at all. With luck the other baby will scream all through the ceremony. Not the asshole. Nursing at events like that is best done in a separate room anyway, because a lot of babies get distracted too much and forget to drink properly. There is absolutely no reason for one baby to be allowed to attend and not the other. That's ridiculous. I'm glad you're standing with your sister. She needs the support. Your brother is the R. Why should his sister-in-law's baby be allowed to come, but his own sister's isn't allowed? If breastfeeding is an issue, then he can make an arrangement with her to only do it in private. I'm sure she'd agree. But the fact that he just cut her child off and didn't seem to care whether or not she came, when she's his own sister, makes him an R. And you are 100 right for standing up for your sister, and I'm glad to hear the other relatives are joining in. The only one who ruined your brother's big day is himself, by being an R. Not the asshole. Not the asshole. You didn't give him an ultimatum or anything, you just told him you won't be attending and why. He doesn't have to invite anybody he doesn't want to invite to the wedding, but at the same time no one is obligated to show up. Not the asshole. You're calling him out on his double standard. Not R. So her sister is allowed with her infant, but his doesn't? Yeah, bye-bye, and don't even think about a gift. Not the asshole. Your brother and his fiancée are disrespecting your entire family by allowing her family to do what they are denying your family to do. Don't understand why your parents don't see that. Why is her family more important than yours? Ask parents to explain that to you. They could always set aside a small room for your sister to breastfeed in. Oh wait. Is your sister a single mum? Could this be the real reason bridegroom doesn't want her there? You need to support your brother. I need to support my sister, too, and she has a baby to look after, so that trumps my brother. Normally I'd say you were in the wrong, but the fact that the bride's sister is allowed to attend with her child makes your brother TA. Stick to your guns, tell him he's the one with the power to get you there. Not the asshole. Not the asshole. It's disrespectful to invite his sister-in-law with a baby but not his own sister. Totally fine to not attend and choose your sister's side. If he just had asked her to feed in private, I am sure she would have done so without fuss. Your bro is a. Not the asshole. Do they think she is going to rip her dress off on the middle of the dance floor and breastfeed while waving her arms around? If the bride's sister's baby is welcome, it isn't a rule about babies. It is specifically targeting your sister, and your brother should be ashamed of himself. Not the asshole. Your brother is being an R. Not R. He's letting a baby of the same age and developmental level be there. Stand firm. Not the asshole. This is such blatant and unforgivable double standards exercised by your brother, his bride, and supported by your parents. If anyone is ruining the occasion, it's the bride and groom with their ridiculous decision. Fear not, you and the other two are not the only ones disgusted by this distasteful state of affairs. Once word spreads, you'll find others agree with you. Please stand your ground, for the sake of your sister and nephew. I foresee a troubled marriage. Not the asshole.
He turned out great. Not the asshole.